excellent connection. I think we're live, but
I feel
it's
like
always.
we have an excellent connection.
I do. I feel that way, Mike. What's up? It's on the Stick After Dark, a little later than usual this week, and it's going to be a short one because of that. But hey, I'm going to put my new mesh network through its paces and play Rogue Legacy 2. I'm Joe Drilling, and that is Mike Ailes, who thinks we have a great connection.
Howdy, hey.
And also joining us at this time is the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Batavia, New York's own Eric Stephen Allen.
You fucking doxing me on the stream? What are you fucking doing? Joe?
I didn't give your address.
Also, I'm not even from Batavia. What are you, what are you...
And, well, then I guess I'm not doxing you, am I? Then don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
I almost said Buffalo, but I thought you'd take real exception to that, so.
It's pronounced Batavia.
And
little known fact.
Yeah.
Only the locals really refer to it that way.
yeah,
Eric's not from Buffalo, but he does like to slather himself in spicy blue cheese sauce.
I've heard that about him, but have not witnessed it firsthand, mercifully. And, of course, Kurt Adam is joining us as well.
Yeah.
And I think Alex is still here for some reason.
He said he would be
What?
right back.
Well, then we know he's dead. So hey,
Logic?
yes. So this is Rogue Legacy 2. It's like Rogue Legacy 1, but I think better in pretty much every way. It's one of those sequels. They figured it out. And
It has been a real long time since that first game came out.
that's true. It has. All right.
But yeah, personally, I think it's improved in every way that matters. I thought the first game was like a neat idea that I didn't want to spend a lot of time with, aside from the soundtrack, which
Same.
rules.
Yeah,
this game I thought was a lot more fun.
I did not spend much time with Rogue Legacy 1 either. I did play it. I did like it okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat as you, basically. I didn't really... didn't put a ton
I
of time
finished
into it.
Yeah, I finished it
was pretty
also.
good. There just
I-
wasn't a lot of other stuff like that at the time.
Yeah, in a world where Dead Cells didn't exist yet, I guess it was like, a pretty good one of those. But Dead Cells does exist now, and this game exists now, and this game is better than that game, I think. And when I say that game, I mean Rogue Legacy 1. I don't think I've gotten to a point where I would say this is better than Dead Cells.
I will say, do yourself a favor and turn the soundtrack way the fuck up in the sound settings, because for some reason they bury it, and it's really good.
Yeah, I like the music similarly to the last one. I like the music in this one too.
And artists.
I also like so I don't remember that much of the first one, I guess, and I didn't play a lot of it, but I feel like there are more classes in this one.
There are more, and I think they're better differentiated.
Yeah. So right now I'm
it
playing
feels-
as a chef, as you can see,
Oh, the
because I
best-
have a chef's
Best
hat.
class.
So I also, I really like the chef too. The chef can, so like not only does he have an ability where he can just make himself food, which heals both life and mana, if I remember correctly.
Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Is working?
He's
Testing.
back.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay.
Um,
I did that thing where I plugged the controller in, and Discord was like, "You want to like talk through your controller, right?" And it's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Eric setting.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, the chef can use the frying pan to knock projectiles back at enemies. Has an ability to make food to like heal on the fly.
And their basic attack does damage over time.
And their basic damage, their basic attack does fire damage, and
There's kind of no disadvantage there, really.
yeah, it's a pretty good class. I haven't unlocked all of the classes yet. I guess I don't know how many there are, but I know that I have at least two that I'm not like my skill tree isn't at a high enough level to unlock them, even if I have the money to do so.
15 or so, I think. You can
So-
tell if you go talk to the training dummy, depending on which training dummy you got.
I have 2 training dummies, as it happens.
One of them has a list of all the classes, and you can just see how many you don't have filled in. Basically, like you won't know what they are, but you can count the spaces.
That's convenient. So yeah, I mean, in general, it works the same. When you lose a life, that character dies, and their heir will try to storm the castle next, and you get a choice of 3 heirs that you can choose from with different classes and different potential, like, genetic buffs or debuffs.
Buffs.
But the
Buffs
debuffs,
can be good or bad, but the bad ones give you money. So
say the bad ones give you more money. Is it only money?
basically, yes.
I mean, they incentivize you to take the ones that have penalties by increasing your money rate,
Right.
money acquisition rate.
But not like blood or ore. It's always just money.
No,
Yes.
you need to do different things if you want to increase your bloodstone or
Yep.
collection.
Yeah, I also don't remember what I did that made it so that I would not die there. But I did something.
You must have picked up an item, or I think some heroes just start with it. There's one item that gives you like a free revive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't been able to beat the first boss yet.
First boss is tough.
Yeah.
One of the harder ones, in my opinion.
Out of all of them, one of the harder ones. You think?
Well, so respective to when you get there.
Sure.
I'm sure if you came back with like a late game character, you would make pretty quick work of him. But and to be fair, I don't think you need to beat the bosses to change regions.
No.
Yeah, you don't. But so the yeah. See, this is one of the places I've found. The other areas I've found so far have been like, oh, you need a thing to get by.
Yes, but the thing is not from the boss usually.
Okay, well that's good to know. But like here,
You
I
also-
need a sun lantern, which I don't have.
So you don't have to have one. You can go into this area without it,
Oh,
but
You just really want to.
but you do not want to because you won't be able to see shit and you'll just get nuked. But there's a lot of stuff to get.
So is this like?
Yeah, this is an area you can get access to really early, and you don't actually.
you should not go
You
there.
should not go there for quite a while.
Unless you enjoy dying.
Yeah.
It's not particularly, but I did just die. Also, like, how does the stream look? I
Looks good.
guess you don't know how low latency or not it is, but I'm choosing a new air now.
Seems. Yeah, that just happened for me.
All right, let's see. Let's switch to the different airs.
So Lady Meg is a chef with wind wall magic and hollow bones, which is a thing that I have not seen yet.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna choose one without telling me which one you're gonna choose, and I'm gonna type their name in, and we'll see how long that time was,
Okay.
and you'll know what your latency was.
All right. So let's
So
see.
don't tell
We've
me.
got. Well, I'm just going through the options. Sir Gordon is a ranger with the wind wall spell and associative agnosia, which I haven't had that either, and that gives me plus gold, so that means it's bad.
That's the one they changed the name of. It actually is. If it's the one I'm remembering, it's not that bad.
Okay. And then Lady Ruth is a mage with the fireball spell and an antique called Hermes Boots, which is minus 25% to something, but I don't know what that symbol is off the top of my head.
Resolve, I think.
Oh, resolve, yeah, minus 25%. Oh, yeah, so that's right.
they're
You
giving
lose
you an antique to
resolve. Yeah, when you get a good thing, you lose resolve to start. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Which is only a problem if you go below 100.
Right. Yeah, which I haven't done yet, but okay, well let's since Kurt
Tell me.
Oh, don't tell you. Right. Okay. So I'm supposed to tell you when I pick? That's what you want me to say?
I'm gonna tell you when I see you pick one.
You're going to tell me when you
Or
see
you can
me
tell me
pick
when you
one.
pick, and you can tell me when you pick, and then I
Right.
will. tell
Okay.
you.
I am hitting the button to pick now. Yes, I would like to continue with my selected area.
About 3 seconds.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, 3-4
Pretty good.
seconds.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
usually behind everybody else, it feels like. And I
So
got the same.
I have the gunslinger that so I'm 8 levels away from being able to unlock the gunslinger and the assassins. My general tack so far has been to buy things that are cheap so that I can bump my level up so I can unlock new classes. But I also have been wanting to get more of the like stuff from the docks.
So, buying, I mean, you know this, but for those that don't, buying stuff here on this map increases the cost of everything else you haven't yet bought.
yeah.
So, just buying a cheap thing that you don't care about is not necessarily great.
Well, it's not a
Unless
thing
we're
that I
later
don't.
on them all.
For
Right.
later, but it's a trade-off, right?
Right. So it's not always a thing I don't care about, but I mean, in some cases it's just
Yeah.
like a thing that it's like, oh, that's a new thing, right? Like I've been
Right,
buying a lot of new
right.
things just to see like what does that
Yeah.
do? What,
I mean,
what-
yeah, I will go after, like, oh, there's a class. I will beeline to unlock that if I can.
yes, same. But again, the only two that I have right now are
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, they're
level
they're,
36.
level locked. Yeah.
So now I'm gonna head to the docks because I think I have at least one set of blueprints that I haven't built yet. Yes, the scholar chest. So we're gonna do that. So is
Check,
it?
'cause it's not always obvious that you want to switch.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
It's,
thing
or
that
it's not always necessarily that you want to switch. I should say.
right.
Each family of items tends to favor one stat over the others.
Right, and you do get bonuses for.
For the set, yeah.
the
So like
first
I
set,
have,
yeah.
I
If
have
you
the
nothing,
leather,
you probably want something, but
right? So I
it
have
may not
all
be a
of
thing where you want to switch leather to another one to one break up the set, and two bump a stat you don't care as much about for that particular
yeah.
type.
Yeah.
So I have
you
two of
wanna
the
get
scholar
really into the
things and all of the leather ones so far.
Yeah.
So
You can actually set like different loadouts per class if you really want to have like the scholar
Yeah.
gear for your mages and things like that. And I never
Right.
bothered with it, but you can.
yeah, I've seen that option. So all right, so that's I have the scholar stuff, but I'm not going to use it right now. And I don't think I have enough to, or maybe I don't have any other runes. Oh no, I have the elder rune that I could buy, but I don't have enough money or blood. So, what does that one do?
Yeah, I was
Increases your
bottlenecked on
magic.
ore and blood for most of the game.
Yeah.
Like and yeah, those two resources
So this guy will
always in short supply.
this guy will preserve the map if you pay him, and
Yep.
I mean, I guess I could see if you made it. Well, I haven't had any runs that got past really the first area, so I guess like for me, I haven't seen the value in that. But I guess if you got pretty deep in, that probably is worth it to just.
So one Camaristico says, hey.
Hey,
Yeah, if you get to the point where you know where the boss is that you're trying to go after, and you just want to focus on that, and you're not exploring, then that can be useful because all the teleporters stay and all that stuff gets locked down.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so you can
you
just
literally
like
walk
hit
in
the
and
first
just go.
teleporter, go to the boss, and fight him.
Yeah.
I got that.
I would
from
say
Mike.
generally disadvantageous most of the time because the gold penalty gets worse and worse every life,
Yes.
and it gets bad very quickly.
Yeah.
So
You
aside
end up
from
getting
bosses,
to I think 70 or something like that is where it tops out.
something like
Maybe
that.
more. But
Real-
yeah,
real
it's a
bad.
lot. Yeah. But if
The
all
only
you're
time
doing
that
is
I-
going and fighting the boss and then dying, then
Yes, so
that
great
doesn't
for bosses.
matter.
I also found it was occasionally worth it if there was like a special room that had something that I wanted, like a fairy chest or
Yeah.
Do the fairy chests reset? Like if you fail it and then preserve
Yes.
the map, you can do it. Try again.
You get another shot at them next life.
You can't. The ones you've already done.
Yeah, they'll stay.
done,
They'll
but-
stay done. All the ones you melted will reset if you start another life on the same map.
Okay. So this is actually probably my least favorite class so far, just because it basically requires playing the game with the analog stick, which I fucking hate doing.
100% agreed.
And also, it just takes so long to attack with them.
Yep, 100%.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
never used
totally, man.
The-
Totally. I feel
The
that.
gunslinger, to me, feels like a better version of this character in that you jump up, you can jump up in the air, and then when you start to fire, you'll hold in that spot, and then you can sort of steer your aim around. So you can be sort of strategic about where you want to be and what you're shooting at and that kind of stuff.
Gunslinger's like the fun version of this class.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the fact that you have to stop to aim every time. I bet you that there are some people out there who are incredibly good at this class and make this game
Yep.
look like ballet.
Yep.
But
I'm
I
not
don't want
that
to be that person.
Yep. Agreed. So yeah, this is what I thought this one was, and I was like, meh, this is fine. I don't actually care. There's nothing that I lose by only seeing their silhouettes,
yeah,
realistically.
yeah.
So sure, I'll take the bonus money.
Eric, have you played this one yet at all, or no?
Put some of my Steam Deck. Yeah, that's okay. I don't really have
Yeah.
a whole lot. I mean, I streamed it when it first came out.
Oh, I thought Mike was streaming
Or
at
just
that. But I wasn't
was it
there.
before it was out on
Oh, I
early
bought it
access?
because of Eric's
I can't remember.
streaming.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this looks more interesting.
I was gonna say I wasn't there when you did that stream. I thought Mike was the one who had streamed it, but yeah.
But Eric also liked the first game more than I did.
I mean, look, these folks,
That's the deal.
their magnum opus is "Don't Shit Your Pants," you know. So, can they ever surpass that? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I so far, like I said, I kind of get the vibe like I don't think this is as good as Dead Cells. I also haven't
Yeah, I'm
played
not
Dead
as good as
Cells
Dead
in a while. Like, so any of the recent updates, like, maybe they ruined. Maybe the fucking game is worse now after all the updates that I haven't played.
Different experience every time.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to give Dead Cells a lot of leeway just because it has the best controls in any game of that nature.
Anybody have any opinions on which of these relics I should take? The Ivy Seed or the Arcane Necklace?
Does it tell you what they are? You
I haven't gotten them yet,
Remember.
so I don't know what they do.
I can't remember the specifics of what they are. I would lean
Ivy
towards
Seed do like
the
some
Ivy
kind of
Seed, but I can't
poisoning
remember.
thing or something.
pick one, man. Flip a coin.
Yeah, I don't remember. Just get them and you'll find out. You got an archer, so who cares about this?
Create an Ivy canopy every time you do an aerial
That's
recovery.
Okay. Well, those give you like bonus attack if you're on them. And they block some small projectiles.
They do. Good lord. Okay.
But yeah, my story with this game is that I've been playing it for a while, and one day I was like, I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack on Bandcamp. And I was like, oh man, this song is really great. What is this? You know, what area is this song from? And then I looked and I realized it was the area I just spent 2 hours in, and I hadn't even heard the song because the game mixes the audio so low for the music. It's just like the biggest waste I can imagine. So then I went into my settings and I cranked so that everything else was quieter and the music was as loud as it could be.
That's such a weird choice to mix it that low, you know? But,
Especially when it's so good.
Ugh.
Hmm.
One thing that'll be hit and miss for a lot of people is the tone in this game, but I generally enjoyed the writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so far I agree with that. Methemoglobinemia. This person has blue skin.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Is it just you have blue skin? That's
You're,
the only.
you're blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they give any money for it, do you?
No, nope.
It's just you're blue.
I get it.
Hmm. I think I got the sense of where this is going to go, but I like the idea of getting all that extra gold, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Jesus Christ.
Which
Yeah,
one
that's
did he
gonna be
pick?
this may be short.
Yeah, seems like that's likely.
It's pretty cool. That's my official Steam Deck review.
Of the Steam Deck?
The Steam Deck. Did you get yours, Kurt?
I did. I got it
Oh.
on Sunday.
Nice.
Cool.
Clemente.
It's pretty cool.
8. So I have 8 more classes to get, apparently.
I played 20 minutes of Hollow Knight and 20 minutes of Elden Ring and 20 minutes of the Somnium File, which is a game that Steam says don't try to play on your Steam Deck because we haven't tested it yet and it worked fine. I don't know what else have I played. Some Obra Dinn, some Resident Evil 2. But it's
How
like
does Evil 2 run?
pretty good. I mean, you have to turn the settings down quite a bit, but I played some of that. I played,
Games performs so well for
You
how
gotta
good
use
they look.
magic.
Yeah.
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 I played some Witcher 3 as well. That was pretty
Oh, yeah?
good. Yeah. I mean, anything you
You're
can,
not gonna be
anything
able
that,
to get up there because you're not
No.
bouncing off anything.
Yeah.
anything you can play with a controller.
Oh, most of the time, I'm just thinking Witcher 3 is a pretty taxing game. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
it's
Switch
also-
port
It's also
at this
from
point.
2015.
Is that one of the Switch ports that is
like the streaming
streamed
service
though?
thing?
Because like
I-
Control is on Switch, and you have to. It's like a streaming version of it. It's not
No,
actually.
I think Witcher 3 is just like it runs at like the lowest possible. Not total
fairly
potato
optimized.
mode, but yeah, I think it just runs at low settings. I don't think it's actually. I don't think it's streaming. Resident Evil 7 is streaming, but only available in Japan anyways, for whatever reason. And yeah, Control's one of them, and I don't. There's not that many of them. I mean, I know that like Doom 2016 runs on the Switch. Like, I don't know how well it runs, but
Doom 2016 is also an extremely well optimized game.
Also from 2016. So I mean,
Yeah, but the Switch
I mean,
was bad in 2016.
I was
so-
gonna
I know,
say,
I know.
like,
I'm just saying like it's not as bad as it could be. You know what I mean? Like, give me the bug. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, some of it has to do with like some games will run with higher settings, but you can see it like chewing through battery much faster that way.
yeah.
And also
that's
the thing
about it.
gets pretty hot. That like that.
So I had all those gold bonuses, and I didn't pick up any gold before I died. So
Yeah, I don't think I've had a single run with a one hit point character that was good.
Yep.
Have you tried not getting hit?
No, I didn't try
Yeah.
that one. That's a good idea, Alex.
Yeah. I just thought of it. I don't know. I was like, well, there's only one, so like you should probably keep it like
Way to
HP
think
limited.
outside the bun.
The bun.
yeah, like Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
Was that a slogan?
Your
of
ideas
theirs?
are good, like Taco Bell,
Absolutely
Alex.
was a slogan of theirs. Yes,
I've never heard that.
100%.
Maybe that was like a Midwest thing.
Well, Mike's not from the Midwest, so
I also don't watch TV, so I probably saw that slogan like on the internet somewhere.
possible.
Not that I don't watch TV shows. I just don't watch TV because I can't stand the ads.
Yeah.
Oh, you're missing out.
Yes, on 20 fucking minutes of ads per hour.
Yeah, more or less.
Give or take, yeah. All right. I know it hasn't been. Well, I'll get to at least a half hour before I call it a night, but seems like the mesh network is doing the thing that I would like it to do.
Meshing.
Meshing?
It's meshing, yes. It's giving me usable speeds of internet on this computer without having to run a fucking Ethernet cable across my entire house.
Make it sound so sordid.
I mean, look, man. Like, I rent this place, okay? I can't just go drilling holes in every wall in the place to run an Ethernet
Literally your
cable
name. They'll
from-
understand.
yeah, right.
True.
You're
be like-
calling.
Right.
I'm sorry, it was on.
It's in my nature. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Eat your steak. Thank you, Snake.
Orbeez bore and drilling Joe's drill. There's nothing you can do about it. Woodchuck's chuck and
Okay, but Eric, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck? If
that is
if I concede to you that a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
I've seen
don't
things.
know.
All right.
You gotta kill the knife guy first.
Oh, you fucker.
You,
playing Monster
you fucker, you brought her.
But
I mean, does she get a say in the matter? Maybe she doesn't want to fuck me.
I'm gonna hold off on that.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be nice, Alex, but
Just seemed too
no,
mean.
no comment. Yeah.
Got him. Don't throw your poop at me. Ew, this guy. I guess it's dirt, not poop.
It's definitely poop.
Yeah, but you know
It's
what
definitely
used to
poop.
be?
We went over this the other night.
Hey, you know what I heard about? Like,
Uh-oh.
there's this thing, I forget the name of it.
I don't know what was triggered by it. I don't
It's
want to know what.
coffee, but it's in.
For the-
I think it's
the
Indone-
civets?
It's Indonesian. What's that?
The
Oh,
one that
yeah,
the civets eat
Yes.
and then emit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows about civet poop coffee.
I didn't. I learned about that
Have
like
you not-
yesterday.
Have you not been on the internet?
Not apparently the parts of it where people are drinking coffee made out of cherries that like somebody pooped out.
Or where the talked about the Taco Bell slogan to think outside the bun either, apparently.
I've never, yeah. Never
Think
heard
outside
that.
the buns, which is where the poop is, and then make your coffee.
All coming together, yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't quite made it to a half hour, so
Yep.
Can't stop now, Joe. The viewers will think you're weak.
What viewers?
They'll start plotting on replacing you.
they would never. Increase your starting resolve. That sounds good. Reduce the architect fee. Okay.
You cheeky fucker.
You cheeky monkey.
You cheeky fucker. Godspeed, you cheeky fucker.
I was gonna ask if that was the sequel to Peaky Blinders.
If I remember correctly, I think it's it's something they say in Hot Fuzz. Wait, there's a bug. Let's get him. Got him.
Oh,
The VVV
son of a
section
bitch!
of the- Yep. Good job.
Fuck!
The VVV section of
That's some hot garbage bullshit right there.
You only have yourself to blame.
How many people
shit,
in
that
this
was
chat,
awesome.
aside from me, have done the VVVVVV really
Me.
hard part?
Uh,
You did that one?
I
Vini
say-
Vini Vici.
Yep.
Yep, I have done it twice.
I know. I played that game on 3DS.
Because I played it on 3DS, and then I played it again on something else and did it again.
I'm playing it right now.
It was a huge
I
pain in
just
the
don't
ass
remember
both
what
times.
the really hard thing that you're.
You have
I
to do
don't know.
like 6 or 7 screen lengths worth of
You
Death
go,
Gauntlet with
you
it.
go way up and then turn around and go way back down, navigating spikes the whole way, and you can't land.
I mean,
It's pretty tough.
You know what game has a good soundtrack?
VVVVVV.
Yeah. You know it, Chairman.
This one's pretty good on Steam Deck.
Yeah?
I bet it
Does
does.
it? I should
has
try
like
I
that.
one
say
color,
it should.
running at like 128 lines of resolution or something.
Say next you'll tell me that like Super Meat Boy runs good on
Each V has its own line of resolution.
Binding of Isaac runs good on Steam Deck. I guess it's not necessarily. I mean, all those games might not necessarily
I
run.
would say
good,
original
but
Binding of Isaac, I don't think ran good on anything, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still the only version I've played. I never got the. What the fuck was it even called? The
Afterbirth.
Afterbirth
weird
was like the
poop
DLC,
game.
wasn't it?
There's
edition.
Afterbirth, and then there's like Rebirth. I think.
Rebirth. Rebirth, I think, was the name of the
think
game, and
Rebirth-
Afterbirth was the DLC.
Yeah.
think.
As much as I
Rebirth,
love
I
that
think, was
game,
when they reset it back to pull back some of the things they did. In the,
they rebuilt the engine and made it all pixel art and stuff.
Right, it looks like a
Kinda-
Super Nintendo game.
oh my god. You kind of don't want to be in this area yet, but go for it.
Yeah, well, that's like there's like a thing. This is one where I've come to this area before, and I couldn't get past the first screen all the other times I've been here because it was
Yeah.
like you need a thing.
there's-
and
yeah,
I was
there's
like, well, I don't
there's
have
two
that.
entrances to this, but most of the time the entrance you came in isn't available from the first area.
That's funny.
What
I've
the hell
never
is
seen
this?
The other way to get in there. You're gonna have a great time with this, Joe.
Yeah, enjoy. You might make it.
Here's a hot tip for you, Joe. If you got the 8-ball and you're in a
Don't get
boss
hit.
room, just face the wall and shoot it a bunch, because then it'll
Yep.
rebound and do extra damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I tried to eat my stew, but I got killed before I could
Yeah.
eat my stew. I should have just
You're
kept going.
Probably
trying
not going to beat those guys for a little while.
Oh, but I'm getting a new contract signed. The new successor chosen. Okay. Good to know.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
The fart is pretty good, I will also say. Like it gives you
Yep.
like a double jump and does a bunch of damage. It's
Yep.
Like
yeah,
real life.
just like real life.
There's another
Yeah,
one
I've
where you
always thought
can
of a
you
fart
leave
as
a
double zone.
you leave a cloud behind when you dash.
Oh, nice.
That's nice too. Later, you'll get the ability to lock one of these positions. You can be like, well, I always want to have this class available, or
Ah.
this weapon, or this thing.
That's interesting.
And also re-rolling.
Yeah, I thought I saw somewhere that re-rolling
Yeah.
was.
I even unlocked a 4th slot for the character select screen at one point.
Yep.
You know what else is good on Steam Deck? Vampire Survivors.
Yeah,
It
That
is.
seems
I played a
like
bunch
it
of
would-
Vampire Survivor on my
Quite a
Deck.
good way to play that.
that seems like it would be a good thing.
I might try and finish Crosscode on this thing also.
Yeah, that makes
Go
sense.
for it. I
Alright.
recommend that you turn the battle damage down.
Yeah, maybe I will do that. I might have
That's
to
what I
start.
wound up doing after a while, especially if it's been a long time since you played it. It's a
Yeah,
cool system,
Yeah.
but it just expects you to pay a lot of attention.
I may
to
end
know
up.
every bit of it.
I may end up just starting over.
All right. Well, that was a good time. It seems like my mesh network is doing what it's supposed to, and Rogue Legacy 2 is still pretty fun. So
Nice.
I'm gonna end the stream here, but thanks everyone for hanging out, and we'll be back next week with something else.
Bye.
Something else.
Hey, Monster Hunter.
No.
Not you, just like people.